Hello guys, welcome back. We have some things we need to talk about. Yo, check this out. I made some improvements. Computer, turn on the office. That is pretty cool. Both of the PCs got the main setup here and the second setup. Obviously, all of the RGB lighting. Although, ignore those nanoleaf shapes because they are broken at the moment. The connection just keeps going offline. But yeah, I will be doing a tutorial on how to do this because you guys have asked for one. So make sure you're subscribed. Alright guys, so it's been a little while since I gave you guys like an update of the setup, so today I'm going to be walking you around and kind of explaining a few things that we're going to be doing in the next week or so, because in the last month I've been in touch with a few companies and got some projects planned together which I'm really excited to tell you guys about. First of all, we got sent some stuff by Corsair, so they sent across the brand new K70 RGB TKL, which is actually already in the setup. I'll show you guys it in a minute. And then they also sent over the Sabre RGB Pro mouse. Now this is a wired mouse. I'm going to be doing reviews on both of these things, so make sure you stay tuned for them. But yeah, obviously we're going to have them in the setup for a bit, so that should be pretty cool. Now I am going to be making some changes to how I use both of these setups because I feel like this setup gets way more use than that one over there. So I'm going to be switching things up a little bit, which I'll explain in just a moment. But in the meantime, let's check out this thing. Gigabyte actually sent over the Z590 Vision motherboard. I'll open this up so you can kind of get a glimpse of it. I know you can't really see it because it's in plastic, but this is a clean looking board. Now for this board, I actually picked up the latest i5 11600K, and I know a lot of you might be thinking, Josh, why did you pick up an Intel processor? Don't they suck? But trust me, this thing is a beast. Yeah, that is going to be going in this board. And then finally, Gigabyte or Aorus sent out this thing, which is an SSD, and it's got a pretty cool heatsink on it. So I think I'm going to be putting that in that PC. But anyway, let me grab the camera and then I can walk you guys around. Also, I feel like I never mentioned my merch, so if you guys want to pick up a hoodie or a t-shirt, link in description. Let's check out the setups. Alright, let's give you guys some updates then. So first of all, we got a new mouse pad. This was from AliExpress actually. I think it's made by a company called Tiger, but yeah, I just wanted something that kind of matched with the setup a little bit more. I was running the SteelSeries RGB Prism, but because it was black, everything just kind of blended into it. So yeah, I switched to this one. I'm actually really liking it. It looks cool. I'll put a link to that in the description, by the way. This is the keyboard I was telling you about, the Corsair K70 RGB TKL. So this is like a competitive keyboard. It's got a polling rate of like 8,000 or something crazy like that. So I'll be doing a review of that. Now here are the things that we need to talk about. Obviously we have two setups here, guys. We have this one that is kind of more of a productivity setup, and this one which is the gaming setup. Now here's the issue. At the moment, I'll be honest, I don't really use this second setup because it just doesn't have as good components in as my main PC. This PC has a Ryzen 3950X in and a 3080. So this is the PC that I use for both gaming and for editing as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be upgrading this PC to be the gaming PC. I'm going to be putting that i5 11600K in here, which, believe it or not, is like 10 to 15 FPS quicker than the 3950X that we have in here that was like 3 times the price. So yeah, in the next week or so, we are going to be switching out the motherboard in here for that Z590 Vision along with the i5 and making this into like a proper gaming PC. I am thinking of watercooling this as well, so make sure you guys stay tuned because I've got some awesome projects coming up. What we're going to be doing with the second setup is putting the 3950X in here with the 2060 Super. Obviously it's in the H510 Elite case from Endinggg with the new motherboard that we installed the other day. Basically, my plan is to have this as the proper gaming setup for just gaming, and then this is going to be the editing workstation. However, it's only running like a small 27-inch monitor at the moment, not an ultra-wide or anything, so I think we're going to have to make some upgrades. I'll show you guys what it's actually like to kind of sit here. You can see it's a nice space, you know? I think it could do with an ultra-wide though. That would definitely make editing easier, but the PC is looking awesome. I've actually still got the Predator RAM in there from the video I did the other day. Yeah, this PC looks absolutely sick with the new N7 motherboard. And of course, we have this super cool ergonomic chair as well, which I'll link in the description because people always ask about it. This is the new motherboard we've got, the Z590 Vision. It looks so clean. I think Gigabyte makes some of the best looking boards on the market, like between the Vision and Aorus brand, because of course Gigabyte own both of them. You've kind of got an aesthetic for every style of build, whether you're going for like a super clean look with the Vision gear or super RGB with the Aorus stuff. In fact, that Aorus 2060 Super I've got in the second PC is still my favorite looking card of all time. I'm also going to transfer the 64 gigabytes of RAM into the editing PC as well, because obviously it will be able to be utilized, because 64 gigabytes is totally overkill for gaming. Now, as I mentioned, I do want to water cool this thing. I've actually got all of the gear for it already. I ordered it towards the end of last year, so we've got like a water block for the GPU, and we've also got a super cool reservoir built specifically for this case. So I've got all the stuff, but it's just finding the time to do it, because water cooling is not as easy as it looks. I was around at Battle Rig Studio the other day. If you're not following him on Instagram, make sure you follow him. But he was trying to show me how to bend PETG tubing and do all these crazy twists and stuff, and believe you me, it is not as easy as it looks. There is definitely an art to it. But let me know if you guys want to see a video on me attempting to water cool that PC. I think it might be interesting for some of you to watch, because obviously I've not done custom water cooling before. So yeah, just be kind of fun. I've also got a build to do in this case down here. I've got the Endinggg Dark Core, so that's probably going to be posted on the channel sometime shortly. And I also want to do like a time-lapse build in the Lianli PCMR edition case. I've been sat on that case for ages now, been meaning to do it. So that should be here within the next month. I need to give you guys a quick update on the travel situation as well. So as you know, I've not been able to travel out of the UK to visit Brittany yet, because they have their borders closed to people in the UK, and I couldn't even get out of the UK if I wanted to, because you're not allowed to travel unless it's for essential reasons. But that should be changing from sort of mid-May onwards, hopefully. So I'm going to be visiting for 10 weeks. So during that time, I'll have some content that I've already prepared here to obviously upload. The upload frequency might go down slightly, but I will try and get a video out once a week for you guys. And if you want to see me upload vlogs and stuff while I'm over there, then I can definitely do that. What do you think of this color scheme, guys? Kind of like a teal and orange. Well, it's almost like a mint green. But yeah, we should be getting an ultra wide for this. I do have a second 27-inch monitor I could add, maybe in portrait mode over here. But I feel like an ultra wide would just look cleaner, and it would be higher resolution as well, because this is only 1080p. So yeah, if we are going to be using this as the editing station, we definitely need to change out the monitor. We've also got to try and fix an issue with the PC. Basically, for the past couple of months, I've been having an issue with USB ports disconnecting, and initially I thought it was a motherboard issue, because when I was doing like video editing and doing high power stuff like gaming and trying to stream my gameplay to Discord, it would just randomly cut out like the speakers and the keyboard. And yeah, I tried switching out the motherboard, didn't fix it. Tried switching out the RAM, didn't fix it either. So I'm thinking it must be this 750 watt power supply. To be honest, a 3950X and a 3080 is probably asking too much from a 750 watt power supply, because you have to bear in mind you're going to have spikes. So although it's enough to actually run the PC, when you're doing stuff that uses a lot of power, it's potentially going to go over it, which could maybe cause the cutouts. I'm still not 100% sure, but we'll try and switch it out maybe for an 850 when we do the Z590 upgrade, and hopefully that will fix it. Alright guys, gonna go ahead and leave today's video here. I thought I'd just give you all an update on what's going to be happening with the setups and content over the next month, so it should be fun. If you did enjoy this video, a like rating would be much appreciated. It helps me out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of new content. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do at Tesseract. With that being said, hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll catch you all in the next one.